Yeah. Now the show is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah. Now the show is about to start. Yeah. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
Giving you celebrity gossip, what's going on in the news. She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too. Get ready,
Get ready,
get ready,
get ready,
get ready.
come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore, Yeah, yeah. Now the show is about to start. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. Now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah. Ladies. Now the show is about to start. Yeah.
Come on and join the VLenore show.
That's the girl you need to know.
Come on and join the VLenore show.
That's the girl you need to know. VLenore, VLenore. Yeah. Giving you celebrity gossip. What's going on in the news? She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Come on and join the VLenore show.
That's the girl you need to know.
Come on and join the VLenore show.
That's the girl you need to know. VLenore,
VLenore.
Well, hello, lovers. I hope you guys are doing well because it's Christmas Eve. Yes. Oh, a magical time of the year it is here on Christmas Eve. I love Christmas. Okay. Even the worst ones have been not so bad. Okay. Look, I love Christmas so much. And while I look forward to coming out here and spending some time with you today on this good Christmas Eve, I didn't know that I would have to address some ho ho ho's while I was here. That was not the intention behind scheduling a live for Christmas Eve. I mean, it became the reason for it, or partly or largely. Okay, but that was not what I had in mind. It was not what I thought I wanted to do out here on this good Christmas Eve. But sometimes you got to address a ho, 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 okay, on Christmas Eve. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, Okay, but first, before I address a ho ho ho, I think I should address all of you that I know and love. Okay, let's start there. All right, let's not let the hoes come between us. All right, let's. Okay, it's me and you. It's you and me. Okay, all right. Just so we're clear, right now it's us. Okay, we'll deal with the ho 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 in a minute. Anywho, only me 23. Hey, a tall glass of wine. The Real Brown Family Chronicles is here. Let me get down here. Hey, Lady Dimples, the woman he chose, Nurse Bay. She's an introvert. Just Shelly, Mons, Catherine, wait, Catherine Holobowicz. Holobowicz? Holobowicz? Is that right? Catherine Holobowicz. If I got that wrong, honey, please forgive me. Okay, I'm so sorry. Hey, let's talk about it all. Okay, so just gonna say Catherine, just to be safe. Okay, Catherine. Catherine said number 19. Okay, thank you so much. Hit the motherfucking like button, please. Okay, because Catherine is on it. Okay, Catherine said, now she hit the like button. When she hit it, she was number 19. What number are you? That's the question. Ask yourself that. Ask yourself, what number is you? Okay. Hey, listen to me. Hello. Let's see. Pretty GC. First of all, hey, only me 23. Only me 23. I know damn well you ain't been out here being a member for not 10, not 20, or 21, but 22 months of membership. Won't do it. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to you, only me 23. And since we're here, look what else had happened. Only Me 23 has gifted one damn membership. Now let me see who had got it. And the winner is Mons. Mons is the newest member of Club V. And I hope you thanked Only Me 23 for your membership. Welcome to Club V. Welcome to Club V. And Only Me 23, girl, you know I loves you. So that's it, and that is all. You heard me? I love you, and Merry Christmas to you too, my love. Okay. And look who's here. Look what else had happened. The one and only Lexi the Law Nerd has gifted one membership. Yes. On this good Christmas Eve. Yes, she has. Yes, she did that. And it looks like Miss CJ Harmony is the winner and the newest member of Club B. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Miss CJ Harmony, I hope you thanked Lexi the Law Nerd for this gifted membership, because God knows I do. In fact, I thank Lexi the Law Nerd for all the memberships she got. And we're gonna talk about one of them on tonight. Okay. But thank you, Lexi the Law Nerd. Merry Christmas. I was looking at the wrong thing, y'all. Merry Christmas, my love. I love you so much. Thank you for rocking out with me for as long as you have and for as hard as you have. I love you to pieces. Okay, baby? Thank you. Okay? All right. Now, I may have lost my place in here about where I was saying hi to the people at, but let me see. I might be able to catch up somewhere, okay? Let me see. Okay, I got Catherine. Listen to me. Hey, let's talk about. Okay. Here we go. Pretty GC. Hi. Life ain't over. Mary Willis. Grown and bougie. Yes. Okay. Diva Ray. JMN 55. Chick-fil-A gal in a camper in a pamper. Yes. No more ponytails. Dre's runt over Crocs. Jane is here. Yes. Who else? Sound checking that. Did I say hi to you already, baby? I think I did. Hey, Cass T. Hi. Let's see. I am simply silver and I am beautiful. Okay. Did you put that at the end? I am simply silver. Take a look. Take a look. She says she is simply silver, but I say she beautiful too. So I'm gonna need you to add that to the end, sis. Okay. Yeah, you already know. You already know. Uh Anyway, let's see who else is down here. Who else is up in here? KK Scorpio. Beauty is her name. Let's see. Old Man Johnson's Farm. Auntie Gigi. Did I get? Hey, Prima Wanda. Nosy. I'm going up backwards now, y'all. Trying to. There's my girl. There's my girl. Hey, Shell Loves. Hey, Shell Loves. Let me see. Who else? Did I miss anybody, y'all? I might have. If I did. Hey, Lonnie. Yeah, girl, you think I ain't? Wait, just wait, Lonnie, just wait. Okay, give me about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna really be on it. Okay, I'm gonna really be on one in about 2 minutes. Okay, I just want to make sure I got enough of these hellos in. Okay, Nosy, did I say hi, boo? Who else, y'all? Who else, y'all? Did I get Southside Chi Town? Uh huh. What is that? Andy. Is it Andy 74? Is that how that go? Hey, 16 2. Hey, them folks. Yes. Did I get most of y'all? Diva Law? Did I get most of y'all? Huh? London Pretty New York City girl. I think I got most of y'all. If I missed anybody, KW, if I missed anybody cross country cruiser, tell them I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. The woman he chose and I miss you. I didn't mean to. You know I love you. The woman he chose, look, you ain't just the woman he chose. We chose you too. We loved you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay? It's not on purpose, y'all. Okay? It's not on purpose. I promise you, it's never on purpose. Okay? Hey, Dimples Ducks, aka Dimples Wimples 504. Huh? Hey, it's different. All right, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. So look, let's talk about some things, shall we? Uh-oh. Look. She's trying to maybe the Lord is working through only me 23 to watch my mouth. Cuz she done stopped it to bless the people. Okay? Bless me and the people, okay? Because only me 23 has done it again. She is gifted another membership. Show did. It looks like Dre's Run Over Crocs is the winner. Thank you, Dre's Run Over Crocs. You are the newest member, and I hope you thanked only me 23 in the doggone chat. Okay, all right. I hope you thanked her because God knows I do. I thanks her. Yes, I love you, only me 23. Thank you. Hey, Dinola, welcome. All right, so let's get into the bullshit, shall we? Yeah, let's get into it because we are gonna start. Let me just give you the itinerary, the agenda for tonight's meeting. Okay, since it is Christmas Eve, we have a Christmas Eve theme on tonight. I'm going to address a ho ho ho, and then I'm going to look at some Christmas thieves out here because evidently the term thief is being slung around here and obviously people don't know what it means. Okay? But we'll get to it. We're going to get to it. So We're going to address somebody, and then we are going to look at some real Christmas thieves. Okay. And then I want to share a little special something from one of my favorite sites on or pages, I should say, over here on the YouTube. Okay. Just so we're clear, I want y'all to know that that's how this night is gonna go. Okay. That's how it's gonna go down on today. Okay. Now, y'all, I'm gonna try my best not to miss any more members milestones. But baby, if I miss it, please just bear with me. I gotta figure out a way not to miss them. But tonight might not be that day. Can y'all let that be my New Year's resolution? Okay. My goal for 2026, not to let this shit happen. Okay. I'm going to try my best. It doesn't mean I won't fall short sometime, but I'm going to try my best not to let it happen in 2026 as much as it has happened in 2025. I'm going to try my best to do better. Okay. No, I ain't going to try to do better. I am going to do better. Just like I think some folks should do for the damn self. Try better. Stay focused, V. Stay focused, girl. Stay focused, okay? Okay. Okay, girl, stay focused. Okay. But before we get into that, look what happened. Won't God do it? Won't he do it? My God, if God ain't used doggone cross-country cruiser to gift 5 memberships. Mhm. Yes, yes. Now let's see who got them. Catherine got one. Uh-huh. Andy. Uh-huh. Succeeding 2. KK Scorpio and Paula D are the newest members of Club V. Welcome. Welcome. I really pray that you all have thanked our good sis cross country cruiser for these beautiful gifts of membership. Okay, you guys in the chat, please welcome the new members. Okay, welcome to them on in. Show them where all the empty seats are. Say, tell them to make themselves at home. We want them to make themselves at home around here. You know what I mean? Okay. That's what we want them to do. We want them to feel real good, have fun. As a matter of fact, y'all go get y'all something to drink. Okay, something to eat, snack on. I don't know, something to smoke on. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just go do something and come back and get comfortable. Cause I got some things to say around this mother sucker on tonight. Okay. On tonight. I have some things to say on tonight. But first, not again. Did this lady come back again? Lexi the law nerd done did it again. My God. My God. And it looks like D Nola is the newest member of Club V. Welcome here, D Nola. Yes, God. Oh, yes, God. Okay. I hope you thanked our good sis, Lexi the law nerd, because she is looking out on today in more ways than one. Okay. I'm just letting you know. Thank you, Lexi. I love you. Thank you. And then look at this. Look at this. Dre's run over Crocs is paying it forward. Oh, God is in the giving business on tonight. Yes, he is. He gave his only begotten son, and then Dre's Run Over Crocs gave to Psycho Boney One, okay, which is the newest member of Club V. Yes, Psycho Boney. Psycho Boney. Girl, I hope you had thanked Dre's Run Over Crocs, okay, for having your back on tonight, okay, and let God use her, okay? Let God use her. All right. Thank you so much, Dre's Run Over Crocs. I really appreciate it. All right. All right. All right. Can I get into the business? Huh? Huh? Can I get into it? Hey, Mons. Hey, just Shelly, and she's an introvert. Did I say hi to y'all already? I ain't say. Did I say hi to y'all already? Okay. Did I get just about everybody? Okay, I think I did just about everybody. Okay. Okay. All right. So listen, look, I got some things to say because it has come to my attention. Auntie Gigi. Auntie Gigi. Auntie Gigi has something to say. Okay. Auntie Gigi says she's gonna put a color on it. Okay, because it's important that we all hear this and see it. So she put a color on it so we don't miss it on today. And it says, Auntie Gigi says, pair character lying on the side, raising his arm while saying, how's it going? Wait, what? Pair character lying on the side, raising his arm while saying, how's it going? Wait, what, child? Well, thank you, Auntie Gigi, so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, y'all, so here's what had happened. I got got an email earlier today. And in the email, I learned. Oh, that's the picture. Oh, them folks said that's the picture. Okay, I got it. I got it. Forever T, don't be laughing at me. Now listen, y'all. Listen. So I got an email, and I'm informed in the email that somebody. Oh, that's the name of the thing. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, because I can't see it. Is that what y'all talking about right here on the super chat? Yeah, I can't see it. All I can see are the words. So that's why I didn't know what was going on. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Auntie Gigi. Back to this email, damn it. Okay. I got the email that informed me that somebody was ranting and raving over on their channel, acting like they didn't know God. Okay. That's what I heard. Okay. They was just showing their whole ass out here, just loud and wrong and loud. Okay. Now look, let me say something. I have been kind and I have been patient. And I have been merciful. Do you understand that? I have been trying to be nice. Okay? In fact, not even trying to be. I was just being nice. But I heard that apparently yesterday when I went live yesterday, and we were discussing the comment section, right? I had left the Sylvia shit alone the night before, and I was done with Sylvia, but I really wanted to address that ultimate unlearning, knowing how to comprehend shit person in my comment section. That hoe. Okay. I came out here yesterday addressing that individual because they obviously don't know how to read, or nor do they know how to understand, and nor do they know the definition of words. Okay. And while they're out here trying to show their ass and act like they getting somebody together, they just look stupid in the process. And I addressed that. And in the midst of addressing it, we had to, again, because the person is in my comment section cutting a fool, calling people liars, and you're not going to attack my people for no fucking reason. Okay. They're trying to come for Justin's mom, call her a liar, call her deceitful, and that none of that, I repeat, none of that is the truth. That is not what transpired over here the other day. No one planned to talk about Sylvia or her live or Cecil McCrary. That was not on the agenda. We were not talking about them people. It just so happens that it came up. And it came up because I want to say someone had put in the chat like, yeah, she went to see Cecil the other day or whatever. And the reason why I came up was because I saw that Sylvia was live, unrelated, excuse me, to the Cecil stuff. It was unrelated to that. And she came out talking about why Nesto, kicked her to the curb and all of that. And we were trying to sneak and peek to see, well, what had happened. We listened for about 2 minutes. We left because she live. I told the people going over there and watch her. That's what I said. Now, in the midst of that, someone said, well, she went to see Cecil the other day. Someone in chat. And I said, what? And then just as mom said, she had gone. I mean, she had seen the video. So I'm like, what? You saw the video? So I said, come tell me what happened. Come on up. So I asked her up. I promise you, Justin's mom wasn't up here no more than 10 minutes. It took her, I don't know. I would say between 5 and 10. I don't even want to say it was a full 10 minutes. She wasn't up here no time. She came up here, told us what transpired in Sylvia's members only video. Yes, she told us what was in the members only video. And so the fuck what? Now let's start there. So the fuck what? It's not against any rules or laws, and it wasn't stealing or spying, goofy. But I digress. Okay. So now, she explains to us what transpired during the visit. We learned later that it wasn't that Justin's mom saw the actual video of the visit. She heard Sylvia's retelling of what transpired during the visit. That's simple. Okay. Now, I didn't catch, VLenore, and some folks in the chat did not catch that wasn't the actual visit. Okay. The reason why I'm definitely putting it on us because she said it. She said it towards the end, but when she said it, my mind is racing. Okay? My mind, I'm like, what? She went to see Cecil. She's laughing, like all of this. We had this whole discussion about it whatsoever, and whatnot, rather. And but Justin's mom told us, she's like, yeah, she's like, she'll have the video Monday or Tuesday. She ordered it. And then I guess she's gonna show it when she gets it. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Right. I didn't hear that right away at the beginning, but when I listened to it back again, she says it. All right. This person is in my comment section yesterday showing their ass, talking about was Justin's mom being deceitful and sneaking into the thing and da-da-da. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but that was the gist of what they were suggesting. That somebody was being deceitful, that they were sneaking around and misrepresenting facts and all of these things, all of which was a lie. A bold-faced lie. It was just a lie. That's not what happened. So we're addressing that, not addressing Sylvia at all. In the midst of that, Lexi the law nerd says in the chat, I'm gonna go over there and join the membership and because here's the reason why. I know why she said this, right? And I didn't take her seriously, right? But so be it. If she was serious or not, either way it went, whether it was serious or not, the shit was funny to me. Okay. She said, well, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna go to the membership and I'm gonna transcribe the damn video. I'm gonna transcribe the whole retelling of the shit so we get the shit word for word. Now, I'm paraphrasing. Lexi the law nerd didn't say not one cuss word in that damn chat, but I said it, okay? I'm cussing. Now, I laughed it off, right? But I did say, look, if anybody could do it, a real paralegal can. Okay? And that would be Lexi the law nerd. Not them one of them fake ass paralegals like Sonya. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Lexi the law nerd is the real deal. Okay? That part. So I'm moving on about my business, right? So this morning, I get an email from Lexi the law nerd. Now, the only reason why I'm even saying that Lexi sent me this email and all that shit is because Lexi is in the damn chat saying LOL and did. Okay? And did. Because that's what her ass did. She went right on over there. I didn't know she was going to do it, child. But she went right on over there. Okay? And joined the damn membership, child. She sure did. She sure did. Now, I also learned in the email. Okay, this is what I learned in the email. I learned in the email that Sylvia went live and was talking big shit. Just nasty, getting loud, calling people thieves and whatnot. And and saying folks are being sent out as spies. Make it make sense. Okay. She's hooping and hollering and shit. She's so mad. She had to go to therapy about it. All of this. What we also learned is that she was obviously in the bushes last night. Oh, yeah, she had to have been. She had to have been in the bushes last night because she knew that Lexi the law nerd was threatening to go over there and join the fucking membership. So what did she do? She says she went through her members and looked for Lexi the law nerd's name. And saw that Lexi the law nerd was on the bottom tier. So she moved the shit up to the next tier. So Lexi couldn't see the video. Lexi says she don't give a fuck what you do. She was going to go ahead and transcribe that motherfucking video any damn way. Yes, she did that. She transcribed that bitch anywho. Okay? Oh, God. Hey, Lonnie. Thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Yes, we thank you. We thank you for that. Lonnie said, didn't take long for her to flip the script. Oh, baby. But you know what? I've been very patient. I've been very kind. I have. I have been very patient, very kind, very understanding, very sympathetic. See, you have sympathy for people you have pity on. Yeah, I wasn't empathetic. I ain't gonna lie. I was not empathetic of this lady. I was sympathetic, okay? Because she was sad. You feel me? She's sad, Lonnie. She's sad. So I felt sorry for her, right? She every time you turn around, she crying. Okay, she crying about this, she crying about that. Oh my, she just crying. CRIINE, crying. She's just always crying about something. Everybody always want to come after her. Everybody trying to get her. Everybody jealous of her. Yes, yes, because all those things couldn't be truer, right? Oh, baby, she just, everybody wants to be her. Okay, we want the kind of relationship she got. We want to be just like her. We just so jealous. Okay, all right, okay. But all this damn crying and all my fake ass apologies, cause that's how I mean, really, I ain't sorry about a whole lot of nothing where you concerned, ma'am. I don't like hurting people's feelings. I don't give a fuck, even when they are fucking assholes. Even when they do downright dog dirty ass shit to me. Okay. And I'm not saying that's you, Sylvia. I'm saying that even then, my intention is never to hurt somebody, it is to spank their ass. That's all it is. It's not that I want to hurt you, but I might have to get you together. Right? So, again, I ain't do shit to you, actually, and we all know it. You made yourself content, and people came out here and talked about it, period. And I was people number one. Well, not really, because I ain't did no 40-something damn videos on you. So I really ain't number one. I'm just telling you that I talked about you when you was out here on some fuck shit. If you came out here and you were over there talking crazy with Sonya, we talked about it. If you were getting chastised in courtrooms about calling people out their names, like jurors, people on your job, as you put it, because you are the courtroom blogger, right? Right? You are the courtroom blogger, and that's your job. And so people came over there to your office on your job, right on over there. And you decide to call all your clients name, because I mean, on some maybe they're not your clients, they're the jurors, they're not your co-workers, or are they? I don't know. The bottom line is, them people that was in your place of business, your workplace, so then people over there, you was calling them SpongeBobs and just weird ass names from cartoons and shit, just goofy ass shit, and then had the audacity to tell, when the judge called you on it, when they learned that you were out here on YouTube calling jurors in a courtroom that you claim to respect, because that's your job, right? You claim to respect the law, the justice system, the courtroom, and the judge. And so you went to that very place and you decide you were going to call names on all them jurors. And one in particular stands out because it was SpongeBob. And when the judge asked you, did you think that made, why are you doing that? That's insulting. And she said, you think so? This what Sylvia said. You think so? You think that, is it really? You think it's disrespectful, Your Honor? And the judge said, yes, I do. You don't? You called a juror SpongeBob. Well, Your Honor, I didn't mean it as an insult, Your Honor. I was just, that's one of my favorite cartoon characters. And so I decided that because it's my favorite cartoon character, I would name my favorite juror. And so I just called the favorite juror the favorite cartoon character name. Now, I did just put 10 on 20, or 20 on 10, rather. I did just put 20 on 10. She didn't say all that, but she did say, Your Honor, you're sure? You think that that's insulting? I didn't. That's one of my favorite cartoons. That's what she said. Now, that she did say. There, all the other shit I said after that, she ain't say. See how that's the truth, Sylvia. That's how truth is told. You get facts. You get facts. That's truth kind of goes in alignment with facts. Okay? And the truth is, the fact of the matter is, that judge asked you why you named that person SpongeBob, and your response was, that's one of my favorite cartoon characters. and you want people to take you seriously as the courtroom blogger. I've never seen Megan Cuniff calling jurors by cartoon names. Huh? I ain't never seen Megan Cuniff do that. In fact, I ain't seen Dennis Byron do that. I ain't seen what's that man that was in the y'all know, I know cuz y'all were watching the Diddy trial like me. Y'all remember the guy that was doing all the tweeting, the live tweets? I can't think of his name, but I know not one time in all them live tweets he was Armand Wiggins either. I never once heard Armand Wiggins. And look, Armand, a lot of these folks, Tisa as well, most of these people, they add humor into their commentary when they're sharing what transpired during the day or what have you, right? All of them do typically, okay? But they never do anything that jeopardizes the integrity of the story itself, even if it is from their perspective. Most of them, I would say, they come out here, they tell the facts, and then they tell you their perspective on what they saw. But not one of them people, not Armand, not Attorney Simone Redwine, not Tisa Tales, I said Dennis, shit. Not even Gerald from over there at NC North Carolina Beat. Who else was around them parts? Shit, not Mims. Thank you, Cynthia. Mims. None of these motherfuckers was out here calling people, especially jurors. Hell, they weren't even calling the witnesses. They were not even calling the witnesses out of their name. Even if you were for Diddy or against Diddy, because it was clear that most of those folks, if not all of the ones I named, we were kind of clear on what side they probably were on. But none of them were out here calling names of it. Neek at Night, thank you, Lonnie. Neek at Night. Oh, none of these people were naming the jurors, naming the defendants, the witnesses. Nobody. Not even there were they doing that. But Sylvia was, and had to be chastised in front of the world. Not just in front of the courtroom, because that would have been enough for me, but in front of the world, because we watched it go down. So that in and of itself is content worthy. You were out here visiting people you were doing stories on. We told you then that as soon as you sat your ass in front of that damn camera, in front of that damn computer screen, at the damn jailhouse, in front of that damn Ernesto Williams, that was going to make you content. You knew it was going to make you content. Why? Because you knew what the bloggers out here were covering, and that was those visits and calls. And what did you do? You ran right on down there so you could get right in front of that damn camera. What else did you do? You ran right on over there to your phone and called up Sonia and did 3-way calls to talk to Nesto. I mean, all of these things. And then you don't think you're going to be talked about. Well, that's all I talked about when you were doing stuff like that, when shit like that was happening. Or if you had our content, aka Sonia Durham Waller. She's our content. She's my content. So if you think you're going to have her over there and you're talking to her and we ain't going to come over there and look and I ain't going to cover it, then you was lying to your damn self. But we know that you knew we would cover it. That's why you brought her on. That's why you brought her on your channel, ma'am. Yes, That's why you did it. And so then you want to then turn around and then you want to cry that people are picking on you. No, we're doing stories on you. Uh-huh. Yeah, I was doing stories on you. I ain't had to make one up. I just did the news. And then you wanted to make it seem like somebody or people are out here harassing you. Well, maybe some were. What I apologized to you for was if any of my reads of your ass caused you pain or added to what was also happening to you, like if you were being harassed by others and what I was doing caused you added frustration, that is what I apologized for. But I never doxed you, but you did me. I never brought your child out here showing and exposing her like you did mine. I did not lie dox your ass and come out here and tell fucked up lies and call myself the courtroom blogger, and I don't know how to look up a case and understand what adjudication withheld even means, bitch. I'm not a felon. And that's why you're mad. Are you mad because I don't look like what I've been through? Huh? I'd be mad too. I'd be mad too. You see? So, ma'am, nobody was over here harassing you. But I did feel sorry for you in the end. And it seemed like it was for the greater good to just let you be, you know, and just be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Just be cool. Like, we ain't friends. We were never gonna be friends because we not the same. We could never rock together. Ever. Because I gotta trust you. And I can't because you lie too much. You lie too much. Mm-hmm. See, and I think that's what you're really mad about because you got busted in a lie 2 nights ago. See, when you were over here the other night and you over here saying, but V, I did say I was a blogger when I went to the beauty salon. I did say I was a blogger. I said it. It was that lady over there talking about getting her hair done. There was that lady over there talking about getting doggy treats for her doggy. I said I needed to talk to Panay, and I told her then. And no, ma'am. That's not what you had said, ma'am. What you said, ma'am, when you got over there to that beauty salon was that you were a blogger. And I thought first of all, I couldn't understand what the hell you were saying. Okay. I don't know what you were saying. So I had to turn on closed caption. And you know why I didn't know what you were saying, Sylvia? Because you were mumbling under your breath because you did not have the big panties enough. Because I know your drawers is big, so we're not going to go there. I know you had big panties, but you didn't pull them bitches up. Okay? You didn't pull them up and let that lady know why you were there. No, ma'am. You sat there, you mumbled under your damn breath, I'm a blogger and, here doing a diary on everything. Huh? What you say? I had to roll that shit back 2-3 times. Then I turned around and I had to put on the closed caption. Closed caption tells me that what you was saying was I'm a blogger and we just came here to do a diary on everything. That's what you said. That's what closed caption says you said. But the people in the chat, in your chat, that is, Sylvia, in your chat. The people in your chat, when I watched it the next day, okay, we're in there saying something about she didn't say nothing about a diary. She said scenery. No, she and Wisdom's daughter went to Shirley Strawberry's beauty salon to try to see if they, I guess, to see if they could interview Shirley's former hairstylist, who was also a friend of hers, who is also responsible for introducing Shirley to Nesto. And so this was 2 years ago, around this time, 2 years ago or so. Like, I want to say October of 2023. They go over there and they get to the door, okay, because the lady don't know they coming, nothing like that. Wisdom's daughter and her go over there to the door. They get inside and they say, "Oh, this place is so beautiful," and this, that, and the other. And you know, they complimenting up and down, right? And they get in there and the lady says, "So can I help you," or whatever? And and Sylvia says, "Oh, we're bloggers, and I'm a vlogger, and I just came to get a scenery of everything." Now you see why closed caption try to help this dumb. Do you see it now? Do you see why closed caption tried to make sense out of nonsense? So closed caption said that she said she went there to get a diary of everything, but really she wants us to believe she is a blogger trying to get a scenery of everything, because that's how a person with 2 master's degrees, that's how they speak. They need to get a scenery of everything. I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Now she had a camera up while she's saying that shit, right? But then she turns it down, you know, she's up and down. You never see the lady who she's talking to, which tells me you on fuck shit from the moment you got there, because she didn't even know you were recording her and recording that conversation per se. Yeah, she saw you with the camera. Yeah, by the time you moving around showing you came to get the scenery of everything. Yeah, you was moving it around. But the truth is, you didn't tell her, "Hi, my name is infamous Sylvia." Yes, don't be alarmed by the fact that I called myself infamous, even though I have 2 master's degrees. And I don't like it when people think I'm a bad person. But I named myself infamous Sylvia on YouTube. I'm like, girl. You didn't tell her that you were infamous Sylvia on YouTube, and you were out here doing a story on a woman who is one of Panay's clients, Miss Shirley Strawberry. It is our understanding that you know her. We're doing a story on it, and I'd love to know if you would be willing to answer some questions. See, because that's how a journalist would do it. That's how real new media does it. See, make that make sense, ma'am. That's how they do it. But that's not what you did. No. You didn't say shit. It wasn't until after Wisdom's daughter is telling her she got to get her hair done, and does she do twists, and oh yeah, you do, oh you don't, you that's okay, you don't do it that good. Well, you know, that's okay, you know, it's been a while since I had it done. Oh, what about these doggy treats? You got doggy treats? Oh, they got weed in it for your doggy? Oh, I need some of these because my dogs need weed. So you know what I'm saying? It's after a whole fucking conversation goes down before this lady finally gets around to asking about Panay, if she was there. The lady says, "Does she know that y'all was coming?" She said no. She didn't know. You still ain't said why you're there to see Panay. So then the lady goes and calls Panay. You get on the phone. Now you want to start talking, right? But you wanted us to believe the other day that when I made the comparison that to me, the way in which I understood the story to have happened when you went to see Cecil, I said this because it seemed as if you were being deceptive, you see. You know, like when you were covering your face with not a piece of paper, but a book. Because that made a big deal to say. It was so important that you get that straight. So Justin's mom, don't you ever come back over here with no badass motherfucking information like that again. If the lady had a book up to her face, don't call it a piece of fucking paper. Damn it. We know that trees make books and paper. We know that. But don't you ever come over here lying like that. And let it be a lesson to all yous. You see, because all that made sense, right? Yeah. So when I made that comparison, you know, she got all out her body and said, oh, no, don't lump me in with that lady. That crazy lady did it. It's the crazy eyes lady. It's the fish-eye food lady. That lady, you know, it's her. She did it, not me. I told that lady as soon as we got in there. I said, now, wait a minute now. Now, I've seen this video 2 times. Neither time did I recall you saying anything about who you were when y'all first got there, because I know you didn't, because when I saw it both times was publicly out here. I believe once on Native's channel and once on once on Native's channel and once on Legacy Moon's channel. Okay? We watched that thing. I saw it twice. I believe both of them had seen it more times than I had, right? And so I know in both of those conversations, I think we were both kind of like, well, why didn't they just tell the people? Like, that's not professional. That's not professional. There's nothing professional about that. You should have told them why you was really there. Y'all act like y'all doing some deep undercover trying to break open the case of a traffic ring. A traffic ring, huh? Or you trying to bust up some rug dealers out here, get them off the corners. You act like that's what you doing. You act like you was gonna have to shave your head, change your sex, get some contacts and a wig in order for you to do your job properly and get the story. You act like you was gonna go in deep, undercover for about 2 months straight. No, you couldn't. You girl. Y'all in there trying to be covert operations. For what? Shirley's hair? Shirley's hair? Really? Like, baby, these people too much. They do the most. You hear me? They do too much. All to find out some shit about raggedy ass Nesto. Jesus, you act like you had to be ready to walk in and strip down for Dion or something to get the story or something, because that's how they do business. You act like you had to go. I don't know if you preparing for a part and doing some method acting. I don't know what the hell you thought you was trying to pull over somebody's eyes, but you tried it. You went in there, and y'all didn't say shit. Talking about I'm a vlogger and we just came here to get a scenery of everything. I'm a blogger and I just came down here to get a scenery of everything. You so educated. You so educated. Girl. So when I said that it seemed like she was not being forthcoming when she went to see Cecil, much like she wasn't forthcoming when she went to the beauty salon. She lost her mind, and she wanted to prove to me that she did come in there and tell them people that she was a blogger. And she did. But that is not the point. They did not know what you were blogging on and what I made the point to share with you. And if you recall, let me say this. If you recall, remember I played it. I knew what I was going to hear because I've heard it twice. I know I've made the comment both times. Why did y'all go in there lying? Because lying is lying, even if it is lying by omission. Now I know you be in church. Well, no, you don't. Never mind. Forget that. Scratch that. Because I want to speak on facts, and we know you don't be in church. Not like that. So let me take that one back. All right. So when I said you weren't forthcoming, you said I did say I was a blogger. Lying to them people. And I said, well, you can blog on a lot of things. You can blog on hair. Do you know how many YouTube pages alone are out here showing people how to braid hair, color hair, cut hair, twist hair, I don't know, rip your fucking hair out, sew some motherfucking hair in. I mean, everything. Make a wig, buy a wig. How much to spend on the wig? Who made the wig? What kind of hair is in the wig? What wig you should have? All kinds of shit out here. Where to buy the weave? Where to get the bundles? What kind of bundles? Who is the best bundle vendors? I mean, when I tell you there are pages upon pages upon pages, channels upon channels. So we're not gonna play like these people should have known that you were there to snoop around and be nosy and ask questions about Nesto and Shirley. Now look, I ain't mad at you for going. I'm mad at how you did it. See, because I think the story was worth hearing if they were willing to talk about it. And sometimes you don't know what somebody is willing to talk about unless you go over there, find out for your damn self and ask. Now, they either going to take your questions and answer them, or they're going to take your questions and send them right back to you and tell you that they're not answering any questions, right? But either way it goes, they'll respect you. That part. Huh? If nothing else, they will respect you. Did y'all hit the like button? I got shit to say on tonight. Got some things to say. All right. So hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. The bottom line is you didn't like that I was able to show the people. I was able to show the people that, baby, you were not forthcoming as I stated. You were not forthcoming. And again, I'd seen it. I knew how I answered about it, the both times I saw it. And I stood on it. It just seemed wrong. Y'all should have been forthcoming. You said you were forthcoming. That's okay. So I play it. She says, I'm a blogger. She did say it. She says nothing else for a few minutes, okay? At least two or three, too long, okay? Because you're just standing around there acting like while you're taking footage of the establishment, and you're being misleading about why you're in there. Honestly, to be quite honest with you, that could have been a dangerous situation where somebody else went in there like that. And they weren't even bloggers. They could go in there and do the same thing, have cameras. Thieves do that shit too. Thieves do. See, thieves is the theme of the night. thieves go into places and they case joints and they take footage. And if you're going in there and you're not even being honest about why you're doing it, mm-mm. It's not, it sends off insecurities in a business owner. Hell, it would send off insecurities for me as someone working in there or even get my hair done in there. People coming in there casing the place for what? So I'm not saying that's what you were doing because we know that's not what it was. But the point is, you got to be honest about shit. You got to be honest about shit in order to gain the respect of people. And doing it any other way can be viewed as unethical. Sure can, Queen Brielle. It could definitely be looked at as unethical in its practice. Okay? So that's why it's not smart. And it looks bad for all of us when it's done the wrong way, because then less people trust us and less people want to talk to us, less of us get the stories, and then everybody suffers, including the subscribers who like the content. You almost like, it's like cutting your own arm off. Like, why would you do that? So nevertheless, I make that comparison. She doesn't like it, but I play it and you hear her say nothing in between. And I stopped it. And if you recall, if y'all go back and listen to that video, I got completely silent because sometimes saying nothing is more than enough. The silence should have told you, but I was nice because I could have filled the silence with actual words and I could have said some things. But honestly, I didn't need to because you said it all. And that was not much at all. Yeah. You didn't say anything. You said, I'm a vlogger. And then you wanted to put it off on Wisdom's daughter. But the truth is, y'all did that shit together. And you can't control another person, but you can control yourself. I would have been forthcoming. All right. It just didn't make sense to me. And here's the other thing. Let me say this too. I remember when y'all went to, now I just saw that video for the first time about a month or so ago. The people in here saw it. When I saw it, there were people there. I'll just put it that way. We were, I want to say we were on Lexi Moon's channel, maybe. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. By the way, I have a delivery. I guess these people are running really behind. So I just got a message. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Shit. Now, what was the last damn thing I said? I might have to get up from here just for like a couple of minutes if I get the call or the text, rather. Okay. What was the last thing I said? Shit. I was talking about them going over there. I made the comparison. Oh, the silence. Oh, the wisdom's artery. So here's the thing. When I saw that other video, when you and Wisdom's daughter went to where, I know y'all went by Erica's apartment. Is that risky? Yeah, it's risky, but reporters do it all the time. So I wasn't even tripping off of that. Anybody who was there when I saw it, they heard me say that then. Okay, no big deal. No big deal about that. But it was when they went over to that other house and it was the house, I guess, that they had last lived at or whatever, Nesto and Shirley. And Wisdom's daughter ran up to the door, and both Sylvia and her daughter both were both in the car, like they were just outdone. They were mortified, if you will, because they were literally watching that lady look through them people's windows and shit. Look through them people's windows and peek around, and then saw that somebody actually lived there, and she didn't ring the doorbell or say nothing, and she's standing outside their house and videotaping. All that shit was crazy as hell. And if y'all were there that night, you heard me say that shit too. But you know what I really didn't go in on, Sylvia, was the fact that y'all were sat out there and watched it. Y'all were tripping, y'all were scared about it. You couldn't believe it. You were mortified she did it. But then you volunteered to get out the car your damn self and go make up a story and say something to him. I said, what? Wait, what? So all this, oh, it was just Wisdom daughter. That crazy lady followed me. That crazy lady followed me. Well, if that crazy lady was following you, that crazy lady was following another crazy lady. Because your ass volunteered to get out the car and go knock on the same door your damn self. But luckily you retreated and sat your ass down, kept it in that damn car. You knew then she was out of line, and I wouldn't have left her ass right there on the street videotaping them motherfuckers, because you will not associate me with somebody standing in front of your house videotaping. And I'm here laughing and talking and watching and lurking and all that kind of shit. But so to me, it ain't just that crazy lady. Lady, you was acting crazy too. But I didn't say all that night. But that was because I felt sorry for you. You see, I was feeling sorry for you. I was. Mm-hmm. So, anywho, you got mad when I played it the other night, and I stopped and I got quiet because I think people should know, baby, you just told on yourself, and you stopped the video there, and you were like, see, I told you, I did say I was a vlogger. No, baby, no, ma'am, that is not what you did. Now you're going to stop that. You're going to stop that. See, let's call a thing a thing. That is not what you did. You were not forthcoming. And then today, you weren't forthcoming again, because you came out here and you started telling people that they are thieves and they are stealing your content, when you know damn well that there is no law. Because you said people out here breaking laws. That's what you said. You said people out here stealing and breaking the law. Okay? Yeah. Stealing what? Your content. What? You got content? Girl, that's a surprise to me. That's a surprise to me. So let me just say this. Y'all, hit that damn like button. Hit that damn like button. Hold on one second. Okay. So where was I? Let me wet my whistle. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So where was I? Where was I again? Oh, thieves. We out here stealing her content. We out here lazy, ain't got relationship. I don't know who she talking to. I don't know she talking to me? Was she serious? Did she just say that to me? She said I didn't got relationships. Okay. I'm gonna just make 2 suggestions. Okay. If you don't think I have any of my own connections, my own relationships, Sylvia, I'm going to suggest you just go and look at previous videos. Okay. Just go back, just run your fingers, through the YouTube catalog of VLenore interviews. Okay. And then, so once you've done that, okay, you do that, just do you a reporter and all. Just look, you ain't gotta look high. It's low hanging fruit. Okay. It's low hanging. Okay, right at your eye level. Right at your eye level. Okay. You just go ahead, look at the previous interviews, and then that's the first suggestion. Then the next thing I want you to do is look at the future. You do those 2 things, then you'll understand better. And you won't have to wait until the by and by. Okay. It'll be here before you know it. You'll understand it. Just look back and then watch. Okay? All right. Now, so she thinks that we're out here selling herself. So here's one of the lessons of tonight. Okay? One of the lessons of tonight. I thought it was here. Oh, I could pull it up. Hold on, let me see something. Maybe I can see it if it's here. I mean, these people are something else. Hold on. Okay. First lesson of tonight. Someone keeps saying, "You're stealing my intellectual property." Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. You're stealing my stuff. You're stealing it. You're stealing it. You're stealing my stuff. It's mine. That's kind of how that goes. Okay. You're stealing my stuff. That's what it's like. It's like that for the people watching. And it's like that for Sylvia too, because she goes to sleep on her own damn lives, watching her own damn content. If I'm making it up, say something. If I'm making it up, whoop my ass. Huh? If I'm lying on this lady, say so. Huh? Going to sleep on your own live, snoring. I ain't heard it, but I know it ain't no damn lie, because too many people saying it. Ought to be ashamed of your damn self talking about you ain't lazy. Well, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is sleep then? I ain't lazy. I can't read, but I ain't lazy. I ain't lazy, but I ain't add no S to the end of no plural ass words, and even words that end in this that ain't plural. I will not say it, huh? Huh? Just insane. Just ridiculous. This is my God. My God. Anywho, any damn who. Nobody's stealing your shit. Okay, there are channels out here called reaction channels, and uh, they are able to do said things like that because of the copyright disclaimer. Do you know what a disclaimer is? Ask Oxford, the ultimate unlearning experience. Huh? Girl, okay? Find out what a disclaimer is. Ay, ay, ay. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Might otherwise be infringing. Okay? But if you are just reading the shit straight out or listening to it and not stopping it, that's a problem. If you're playing it out the same exact way, that's a problem. But if somebody uses content that you publish publicly, then that right there, that might be something you could strike as a copyright infringement. You see what I'm saying? But if you're able to stop it, give commentary. Stop it, give commentary. Not fall asleep, not snore. Huh? Not damn near have an asthma attack and pass out some goofy ass shit. Don't nobody want to hear all that gurgling and shit. Snorting and child. God forbid it be on a full stomach. Jesus. Be done choked on you damn vomit. Good God. Don't nobody want to hear nothing like that. Come out here to listen, learn, be entertained, have a good time. But they damn sure don't want to hear gurgling and snorting and God knows what else. Farting and shit. Don't nobody want to hear all that. Not nobody. Not nobody. So, nevertheless, nobody's trying to steal your shit. Okay? That's how you do a reaction video. It's not under the disguise of Can y'all hear me now? Hello, 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 hello. Testing, testing. Can you hear me now? Hold on. Your sound keeps going out. Can you hear me now, you guys? It looks like you should be able to hear me. No? No sound. Okay. Okay, y'all can hear me. Jesus. Anyway, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what's going on. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, anywho, bottom line is there was something I wanted to say to you about stealing and reacting and all that. Oh, two things. That's right. First thing is this. I heard you being upset that people would go over to your page and join your membership to spy. First things first, nobody has to send anybody any fucking where. These are grown ass people and we are grown ass fucking content creators. Nobody is sending anybody to spy on what? On what? Some snoring? Child, nobody did that. Now, them people is trying to support you. That's why they went over there and joined memberships. Then nobody tell them to do it. That's ridiculous. And for what? I could join the membership my damn self if I wanted to spy. That's stupid. But spy on what, girl? You are not that interesting. Really, you're not. Yes, I am. I must be. If y'all keep doing it. No, you just keep making yourself content. Now, you just do. We've already established that. That's what you like to do. Period. And then people went over there because they wanted to support you or they wanted to support the content you were putting out. Whatever the reason, you benefited from it. So this idea that someone would send somebody over there, but two, that if somebody goes over there and they come out here and they share it, that somehow that's stealing. There were people, that said, well, I don't think you should talk about what's said in somebody's members only. Why? Why can't we talk about what happened in somebody else's members only? Why not? Why? Because it was secret. Are you serious right now? So I guess y'all know everybody that's in there with you, right? You know everybody in the members only. You know everybody who's in the clouds. You know everything. Huh? So y'all can't hear me? What the hell? Testing. Hold on. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Testing. I took my external mic off. Put a 3 in the chat if you guys can hear me now. I'm hoping you can. Well, here. Let me give it a minute. Y'all can hear me? Okay, hold on 1 second. Since we're in the spirit.
She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You up first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't up.
All right. Y'all can hear me? I heard my people say y'all should be able to hear me. Okay. All right. So 1, nobody sent anybody over there. 2, if somebody comes over and says, hey, we heard that VLenore over at the Zooms, they be over there talking about Corinne Steffens. Ooh. And then the word gets out. And they say, well, what they be over there saying about Corinne Steffens? And the people come back and say, well, you know that she slept with this one and that one. And that she was dogged out by her mother. and that somebody named Coogee Rap beat her up and had a baby with her. And that she went on to sleep with everybody and then became famous for giving professionals, okay, as Wendy Williams would say. And then the people say, what? Well, what all happened? And then the people say, girl, I can't remember everything, but I do remember this and I do remember that. And they say, yeah, but what about the part you forgot? Yeah, I can't remember the part I forgot. That's why I had forgot it, because I couldn't remember it. And then they say, well, I wonder if I went, if I would remember it. And they say, well, I don't, there's only one way you're going to know. And then the other people say, well, okay, well, then I'm just going to join. And then they go ahead and they join. My God, today, do you know that the people, even though they got a lot of tea about what was on, they didn't get all the tea because they wasn't there. My God, today. You heard me? You heard me? The people, they got what they got, but they didn't get the missing piece. If they don't go, you'll never know. So some people are going to hear all the good stuff that's going on in the membership, and then they will decide that they had better join too, so that they don't miss none of the tea, and that they get to decide on their own what they going to forget and what they going to remember. Are you following? You see what I'm saying? Are you following? If I am preaching a good word on today, huh? Say amen. Huh? Do you understand that when somebody talk about the goodness over there that the Lord done gave to you, it could bless somebody else? Yes. Or when people are getting all this goodness and you can't take part in it. Huh? Isn't it good to go and finally see if it was really worth it after all? The only way you're going to find out if it's right for you is if you go and see it for yourself, you see. And if it's good, somebody else will tell somebody else. And here's the other thing. See, this is why your methodology doesn't make sense to me, sis. Because when I think about somebody like Tasha K, huh? Tell me, have you heard of a woman they name Tisha K? My God. Huh? Tisha K has a platform over there on the internet. Right on over there to the Beyonce internet. She has a whole website. It's called Tasha K Live, I think, or TashaK.com. Trust me, it's one of them. You will find it. Trust. And you can go right on over there and you can watch exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else but over there at Tasha K. Okay? Now you can come over here to YouTube and you could subscribe to her YouTube channel, you see. But you only gonna see the things that she has put on YouTube. My God. My God. You hear me? I'm preaching a word. You can't tell me nothing else. You can't tell me a damn thing. I know I'm preaching a word. See, you can come over here and get some of it, or you can go over there and get all of it. See, there's only so much you're going to get over here, and trust me, the best is over there. And sometimes you just going to have to carry your ass on over there, right? If you want to get the goodness that he has for you. You see. So that's what Tasha K knows. Tasha K tells these folks out here on YouTube, don't play my shit that's over there on Beyonce's internet. Don't play my shit because I will strike you. She says that. Don't play her shit from over there at the TashaK.com or TashaKLive.com. One of them. You'll find her. Okay. She says you can't bring that shit over here. I don't care if it don't matter what it is I'm covering, what we talking about. Okay. You can talk about anything you want to, but you will not bring that shit that I got on my exclusive channel and bring it out here on this YouTube. I will strike you down to the ground. But we welcome you to come on over here and join, right? So there are content creators that will join. I have joined, okay, and some will join, and they join because they know a good interview is on its way. Now, do you know what happens when them content creators go over there and they watch and they see that exclusive interview that she has over there that may eventually make it to YouTube, but it might be a year or two before it does. You don't know when or if that is going to be the case. So you're not going to be able to see it unless you go over there. But the only way some of us will go over there is if we get enough recommendations from those that have gone already. You see, huh? That's why when you get saved, you're supposed to bring one with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You feel me? You're supposed to, spread the word, spread the love and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You didn't know you was going to church on tonight, did you? That's not what you thought it was, did you? Hey, Stars with Tisa. Y'all didn't know you was going to get a word on this here evening. The bottom line is this. Tasha K welcomes those content creators that come on over here. And what do? They say, last night, Tasha K interviewed Michael Jackson. Okay. And then they come back and they tell you all about that Michael Jackson interview. You're going to find out everything that them people heard, or as much as they could what? Remember? As much as what? And sometimes the things that stand out in their personal interests, because we're human beings. And sometimes you may get distracted when you hear one thing and might miss another. So depending upon who you're listening to, you might hear a different take on and people saw the same thing at the same damn time and interpreted things differently. So you want to hear from all those people. Hold on, y'all. Ciao. So. Hold on, y'all. It's this Christmas stuff, child. Got me all. Hold on. Okay. All right. No. Damn it, man. Okay. All right. I'm so sorry, y'all. These people are wearing me out. It's like late. It's 8:00 at night and stuff is still being. Oh, anyway. Okay. So what was I saying, child? But hey, Tisa. That's what I was trying to say. But those content creators are going to come out. They're going to say whatever it is that stands out in their mind that they're most excited about, things that they think their audience wants to hear, and they may miss certain parts. So that's why a lot of us will go watch multiple creators to get different perspectives. Right? And then we decide, hell, we're going to go watch for ourselves because we still might get another take. That's a benefit to you. If reaction videos was a problem, why do you think Shay would go out of her way to get Nesto calls? Like the majority of this sector, the Nesto sector, That's the majority of the content that was coming out was Nesto related. So if it was going to take views away from her, why would she bother to do it? If you look at her numbers, she's going to outnumber all of us. I mean, even those that were getting the most numbers. Shay's always going to get the most because people will always want to hear it for themselves and then hear different takes on what others heard. That's a benefit to who? Shay? That's a benefit to Tasha K when content creators come out here and talk about these interviews. Like all of that. So nobody is stealing from Tasha K when they come out here and they advertise what they saw in her on her behind her paywall. But somehow you think people going out of their way to do, first of all, to come chase you down. And that we care, that the majority of this audience cares so much about what you got going on in that members only. Are you serious? But even if we did, you should be happy that we hear about it, don't you think? Because that brings more traffic to you. I don't even know what we're doing. But this is the last thing I want to say, and hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to send a link. Put it in our Instagram chat. All right. Okay. This is the last thing I want to say. So nobody's spying on you. Nobody's stealing from you. There are laws and acts in place that protect content creators in situations like this so that they can do a proper reaction video. And it's not illegal to do that, okay? It's not spying on you when people decide they want to join your members only lives. And it's not of any harm to you when people come out and say that they heard about, certain things in the live. It helps you. It brings business to you. You would think that you would understand that. That's not stealing. But do you know what it feels to be spied on? Like, kind of like how when you were spying last night on my Facebook page. That's what it felt like. Because, I saw you moving over there on my page. And I was able to verify that it was you. And it was you. Now, I don't know why you were so interested of what I had going on and on Facebook. But that seems weird because I've never been to yours. Ay. That's very weird. That felt like spying. But it's not. You know what I'm saying? I have hold on again, child. Hold on, child. Hold on. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. But it did seem weird, Nobody's stopping you from, looking into me, but I've never looked into you, never doxed you, never did anything like that. But here you are, sneaking and peeking again, I see. So make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why are you worried about what's on my page? That's weird. So, hold on. Did it send? Wait. Hold on. Doggone it. Paste. Okay. Sorry, sis. Tripping. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Make that make sense. I no more passes given, 504. I gave all the passes I have to give. I'm just exhausted. Wait, who's that? Wait. Are you no, no, no. Wait. Are you sure you want to cancel? Okay. Hold on. Lexi Moon.
I'm here.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Hey girl.
Hey, so it's funny. I'm a thief. I gave her, for the stuff I used, I gave her credit. I did not. I thanked her for allowing me to use her content.
Mhm.
So if anybody's wondering about that, you could go over on my community wall because I have it posted where she knew that she gave me the permission to use that, and I even attached the email where she reached out to me about Cecil and somebody else using his PIN number. But
Mhm.
that's not even what I wanted to say. I
Mhm.
wanted to say, so in my members only, we was doing a thing
Mhm.
where we were reviewing her being kicked to the curb. Well, don't you know all of the inmates have kicked her to the curb. They don't want to see her.
Oh, what?
They don't want to see her. Now she says, "Oh, because it's now." Nesto said, "Oh, because it's Christmas time, and it's a lot going on, and he don't want to be there listening, and somebody hit him in his head. Now, why would somebody come up and hit you in your head?" And then next thing you know, don't none of them. The only one that wants to see her is that the substance dealer, and I don't think he probably don't know that his stuff is being put on YouTube. And
Mhm.
she's calling us thieves for stealing her content, but yet she goes to see those inmates under the guise that she's their spiritual counselor or whatever, and then she takes their visits and put them on the internet. Now I
Mhm.
know Nesto knows that, but do the rest of them know that? So, she's walking on a tightrope. That's what she's walking on, and she needs to stop. But that's what I mainly wanted to let you know is that none of the inmates want to see her.
Yeah. Yeah. They're talking. And then how many does she see in total though? Like 3?
Three that I know of, plus Nesto,
No.
and
Well,
well, no more. Well, none of. Well, now it's just one because the one named Josh don't want to see her. Timothy don't. Wait a minute, that's the substance dealer. So actually, I can't see where anybody. She says she's supposed to go to see Timothy next week, but we'll see if she does. And
mm,
she act like can't nobody fill out a FOIA but her.
I was just under the impression that we're just kind of going back to this Nesto visit thing, with these
Hmm.
guys. I was just under the impression that Sonya probably had been watching and figured, We see too much. We see what Sylvia's doing, how she's moving. She's being cool with this one and that one, all the people she has a problem with. And I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't tell him, look, you need to send a message back or tell me what you want me to tell her so you can cut that.
Well, Imma tell you, I did look at that video. She went 2 days in a row to see Nesto, and she read this scripture,
Hmm.
and it was about unclean hands, having blood on your hands, being a thief. It was Isaiah something.
Hmm.
And that's what she read, and I thought, "How ironic is it for you to read?" So you're basically are you playing in this man's space or what, to read that particular scripture? So she wanted to know how he felt about it, and he says, "I'll tell you tomorrow." So when he came the next day, um, he was acting strange. He was acting very strange, and so that's when he was telling her it's a lot going on. He wasn't really talking. He was kind of like trying to get out what he had to say so he could be done. It was very weird.
Mm.
And then come to find out the other inmates don't want to see her either. And they're all giving the same excuse. It's Christmas time. Things are rough in here. It's a lot going on. I
That is
just
the
find
weirdest excuse ever because I would think that people that are in there, stuck there for holidays, want all the distractions as possible.
mhm. And I can't understand how this is Nesto's fourth Christmas. All of a
Mhm.
sudden now he don't want visitors
Right.
because things are just crazy in there this time of year and people are upset and depressed because they can't see their family. What, they wasn't like that 3 years ago? That is weird to me. Something
And
ain't right.
I wonder if they have some communication, any of them with oh boy. Um,
Cecil.
yeah.
Thank you. Southside Chi-Town said it was Isaiah 59. Well, that's what I was wondering. What is the word going around? Because now here's the funny part.
Hmm.
That on that visit, she read that scripture. Nesto said he was gonna put one of his fingers in his ear because it was loud in there. Okay, that was weird. So then when he came to the visit the next day and she says, how, tell me, how'd you feel about that scripture? And he was like, I don't have my glasses, meaning he couldn't reread it. So she says, well, you don't remember what I read to you? He said, no, 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 no. And he was just very nervous, like. So he said the reason why he couldn't reread the scripture that night before was because after he saw her, he was running to do a med check, and he first he said he was running to do blood pressure and med check, and he fell. I thought he said he fell or his glasses fell off him and they broke. Then later on it became he ran into a door.
Hmm.
That was odd.
Hmm.
That was just odd. So you ran into a door and broke your glasses, but your face is okay? And him mentioning that, I don't want to get hit in the back of the head leads me to believe somebody hit him upside his head. So something ain't right.
Hmm.
Something ain't right with her seeing them inmates. I think the word is going around.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I found it very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I wondered too if those guys knew that they were being recorded, but they may know. Um, I don't know what they think the benefit is coming out here talking to the lady who's monetizing off of talking to you and exploiting you while you in jail. I mean, whether they deserve it or not, I'm just saying. If if you're on that other side and you're thinking about that, that's a little. Mm.
And it could be, I don't know, maybe people see her going to see Nesto, and then next thing you know, Cecil's stuff is online, and so maybe Nesto was confronted. I don't know, but at first I was on that wavelength that Sonya told him to stop seeing her, but now I'm not so sure. I am not so sure. I think something else is going on. I don't know what it is, but something else is going on. But we're thieves and we should be in jail. That's the fun
Yeah,
part.
I'm like, really?
How can a heifer who been arrested? How many times have I been arrested? None. She's been arrested, but we need to go to jail for thievery, I guess, for using her content
Yes.
because it,
She
she
said, "Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot this part. Y'all, She said, y'all are all thieves too in the chat because if y'all using Sonya's picture, you are stealing her identity and you are breaking the law. That is theft.
So let me get this straight. She's a journalist. She is a courtroom vlogger, and she don't know that if you post something on a public platform, it's public information. She don't know that. Now, why is it okay? So if we post Sonia's picture, we're stealing, and it's against the law. What about that prosecutor that I believe it was a prosecutor that was supposed to be in secret, and she posted that woman's picture not once but
Yes,
twice.
3 days at
Yeah,
least.
yes, and she had the nerve to say, "Well, it's public I got it off of a public website." Well, guess what? Facebook, Instagram, all of those things are public. So it's the same thing. She is talking out of her ass, which is what she does best.
And she's done reaction videos. Like, stop it.
Yeah, she does reaction. She's playing her own videos. The only reason why she's not really reacting to them is because she don't know how. She don't know how. And don't sit up and say that we are lazy and you can't even do your own thumbnails. You are not even doing your own thumbnails, but we lazy.
She
Okay. All
says
right.
she says she is not lazy, and that I mean, basically, if she's sleeping, I don't know what's the laziest thing ever. Sleep. I mean, that's how it shows up. Sleeping is her thing, and she
Mhm.
doesn't do her own thumbnails. You know,
Mhm.
she ain't editing anything,
Mm-mm. No.
and she's still sitting over there with dead air. Make it make sense.
Yes. I'm telling you,
We not learned a thing.
that snoring was 20 minutes, and that doesn't include when the call was still going and she was snoring. The call ended in 20 minutes, and nobody called her. Nobody reached out to her to say, Sylvia, you on your live sleep. Nobody. Not one person.
What you think about her floating around my Facebook page though?
But for why?
That's
What
what.
was she trying to get? What was she trying to get that she didn't get the first time she did it? Because I know she probably did it that last time when
Yeah,
she put
yeah,
out wrong information.
yeah, yeah.
So, what is she looking for? I don't get it. I don't get what she's looking for, what she's trying to find. But
And
see,
let me say this publicly, Dennis, I am sorry because I did think that because she lied on you. So there she goes. She lied on you, Dennis, saying you sent her a picture that now I do believe she sent to you.
mhm. Well, the gloves are off for me. And she, I know I also heard she says people taking her stuff and not giving her credit. Do you know how much flack I got? Because at the end of one of the Cecil visits, I said, I'd like to thank Infamous Sylvia for letting me use this content, just like I would Shay. Do you know how many people came at me in my own comments just for me saying that? And I defended it.
You know how many people were in my comments and in my DMs? Don't trust her, V. She's just this. And that." All those fake ass tears. We didn't say shit about. We just say silent. We didn't
Hmm.
say nothing about them damn tears.
Yeah. Yeah, see, none of that. And some of that stuff she said on Nyla's both times and was lying. Didn't say nothing about that. Just kept
Mhm.
it going, kept it moving, trying to keep the peace. But keeping peace with her ain't necessary. And see, the bad part about it is this is what other people want to see. This is what there are other people who don't like her. This is what they want to see.
Mhm.
And it's unfortunate. And I was so determined that this is not what they're gonna see, but oh, they're gonna see it. They gonna see it. They gonna have it because I'm not watching my mouth. Any name that the chat wants to call her, they can call her. I don't care. I don't care. Look, everybody saying native for the win. They was doing that in my chat too, V. He's the
Oh my
MVP, I guess.
god, that is hilarious.
I just believe in giving people chances, and I gave her chance and she blew it with me. She don't never get a not near another one for me. Yeah, and I encourage people, just Shelly, I encourage people to go over there. Now, I wasn't subscribed to her. I was going to because I was like, man, I'm using her content. I might as well go ahead and subscribe. Uh, she won't get a subscription from me, and based on her recent actions, she's gonna lose a couple of subscribers and members. And nobody report. That's the thing. Nobody comes reporting anything. There's nothing to report. Her members only lives are just as boring from what I hear as the other ones. And you know what she now this is what one thing I did hear her say. She said that the reason why she sold Nesto's visit at such a high tier because she knew that we would get that and steal it and show it. No, we wouldn't because
Nobody would ever do that,
we have yeah, we have ethics. Nobody wants to show someone having an episode. Nobody. So no, we wouldn't do it because we have decency, morals, and ethics. So that would never happen. I wouldn't even review it to tell anybody what was said in it or what had happened. I would never do that. That is a very serious thing. It's a mental health issue. It's a serious thing. And she gets no props for that. She gets no props for that. So I don't care what happens to her. I don't care what happens to her. I don't but she really thinks she got her little piece of paper on one content creator. One monkey don't stop no show. Now, am I gonna do 40 plus videos back to back to back on her? No. But let's say every time something come up, I'm showing it. I don't care because I have a
well,
right to do so.
you do. You have every right. I will not be doing content on Sylvia just because to me she ain't interesting enough. I got things to do. I got content to create. I got channels to blow up. I got jobs to figure out. I got shit. I got renovations to manage. I mean, hell, it's too
Well,
much.
yeah, it is too much. But every time she make an ass of herself, I'm gonna let it be known.
Yeah.
E Every time. And see, the thing of it is I don't even have to watch because someone will tell me, because that's how it works, but
Yeah. No, no, no.
that's
I'm just letting her know, leave me alone. Don't be lying about somebody sending folks over there trying to steal anything, trying to spy on you. No one asks anyone to do any of the such. But if people want to go over there and tell us all about it and we decide it's newsworthy, we have every right to come out here and discuss it. And you are the one who can benefit from it as well. That's why
I
I
want
said people like phone calls from prison is always going to get more views than anybody. People are going to want to hear it for themselves and go hear all these different content creators who are reviewing the same video. Y'all will sometimes, as subscribers, watch the same video being reacted to 3 and 4 times in one day.
look, I have reviewed a call and then have listened to you or Native review the same call and say, "I didn't catch that."
Exactly.
So I mean, that's how that works.
Mhm.
But
But I'm
you
just
know,
saying that's a benefit to Shay. If Shay didn't want people reacting to her content, Shay would she didn't want anybody reacting to it. She wouldn't allow people to react to it because that would cut up her money. But she makes
mhm.
more money the more that you guys like it, the more she puts out, and the more you all want to hear it for yourselves. That benefits Shay. Shay is always going to win. So, with all that said, that could have been her. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? People, if she's got information about Cecil or whatever, and people are really, invested in that, it's gonna draw more and more of the same.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
now you don't want people to know about it? That's weird.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, well, and she says, "Oh, I've been applying for jobs um ever since YSL and I didn't get any. And you know why? Because this is what God wants me to do." I'm sorry, but if that's what God put in your life and that's what he wants you to do, you should be able to do it better. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it was a struggle listening to her read those text messages about why she shouldn't see Nesto. It was that and the Bible scripture. My God, get all I want this lady and her 3 master's degrees to do is find where the letter S is. I don't know if somebody needs to draw her a map. I don't know,
And it
but
sounds
that's what
like
I
she
want her to
she
do.
found them in her sleep.
Between that and between that,
Yeah.
clearing the throat and all of that, that just
Mm-mm.
no. So
Even snort has a S in it. She finds it. She finds
fi-
it when necessary.
504 said, "Who confirmed that was God?" That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
504. I know I can't get into anybody's personal conversations with God, but I'm gonna need verification before I believe that's what He has for her. Because I would think if He felt like that was her mission, her goal in life, and that's what she needs to do, she'd be able to do it better. I'm sorry. Learn how to make a thumbnail. Impress me with that. Impress me with that. But Serial yeah, she needs allergy meds because that's just
Mm, mm,
atrocious.
mm.
Atrocious. But I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down. I just wanted to let you know about the inmates. And thank you for letting me come up.
Thank
And you enjoy your Christmas.
you too. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you. I'll talk to you before then.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Let me come over here. Make sure I didn't miss some stuff. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think I read these. Auntie Gigi. Oh, I did. Okay, I read that one. Thank you again for the super chat. Okay. So Bell Towers, my home, said Bevi, she done had 9 men break up with her in a week. She hurt right now and doesn't know what she but V, she done had 9 men break up with her in a week. She hurt right now and doesn't know what she doing or how to say an S. But that's not important. Better late than never. Thank you, Bell Tower is my home. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Sarah Colette. My God, today. Hmm. Yes, God. These people have me out here preaching and cussing, reading and dragging. What's going on, Sarah Colette? I'm bipolar on tonight in the spirit. All right. I love you and Merry Christmas to you. And TKO every time 19 said, talk y'all into befriending that weirdo. Bad move. Oh, Blue Heart. No, she really didn't. She didn't talk anybody into doing anything. Can't give that to her. That's not on Nyla. Nope. Sure didn't. That's not how that went. People made their decision that they were going to make peace or at least not fight. You see what I'm saying? Because it was for the greater good. Let's get to the content. That's what the goal is and should be out here. I ain't been talking about this lady. I haven't been talking about this lady. Okay, I've been minding my business, trying to get some business, but that shit over there ain't none of my business. I, I I'm just minding mine. And this lady doing the most. The most. But no. People just made decisions and thought it was an adult thing to do. But oh well. I'm not fighting with anybody. See, and when you clip this, people. I'm not fighting with this lady. I'm not interested in this lady on that level. The only reason I said anything at all is because it didn't sound safe. It didn't sound smart. It didn't sound honest. And I had every right to have all those feelings because you've been quite inconsistent. Just like you try to misrepresent, that's the deceit here. You tried to misrepresent the fact of what was even going on here, ma'am. You're trying to misrepresent facts all the way around about everything. That's not good. That's not good. Let's not do that. Let's not accuse people of doing things that they haven't done, spying on you, giving a damn about you, like that kind of thing. People were giving you props. Lex Moon over there cheerleading for you and using the content, talking about how you doing a good job, and all of us looking like, girl, what? Really? Okay. If you say so, girl. Oh, grip. Is she? Oh, okay. She meant that shit too. Lexi Moon up here just saying all these nice things and shit. And we like, oh, okay, girl. Okay. Everybody like, okay, then. You like it. I love it. And we just went on about our business, doing our thing. We wasn't even thinking about you. And I just know that that man that you over there, you hiding your face from with a tree, a book, a piece of paper, a bunch of piece of papers that are bound on the side, and they call it a book. I don't give a fuck what it was. You were blocking your face, and we didn't see it. But that's what was described. Golly. Just ridiculous. Free damn ridiculous. Girl, I'm not gonna be talking about you, girl. Stop talking about me. And that's that on that. But let me just tell you this. I ain't fooled. I am not fooled. You are not that sad and just like on the verge of a breakdown any moment over there talking about your therapist told you to come out here and do this. And a friend of mine told me today, your therapist don't tell you shit. I said, you damn right. Because your therapist tells you to think about it harder and consider this or that, but come up with the decision on your own. They may give you some tools, they may give you some tips, but one thing they're not going to do is tell you what to do. I said, you know what? That is facts, Jack. That is facts, Jack. So now you lying about what your therapist told you, and now how you gonna prove that one? How you gonna prove that that ain't a lie? That ain't a lie. That ain't a lie. It's not a lie. You call me a lie. Okay, well, prove it. Prove it. Have your therapist write us a letter or come out here and admit to us openly on YouTube that we a lie. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Uh-huh. Now this taping has to have happened before I'm saying this shit. Okay. Not after. Not after. Okay. Gone. Come on now. Like these people are crazy as hell. A mess. Dre's run over Crocs. Hold on. Dre's run over Crocs. Who you say that the who is their therapist? Sonia? Brown wife said, Amen. As a therapist, they didn't tell her. Amen. Amen. Okay. But this shit about my therapist told me to come out here and do this. What now? They told me come out here and do whatever it was going to take for me to feel better. That I have to protect myself. That's what your therapist said. Okay, girl. And we needed to know this. Why? See? All this, I gotta protect myself. I'm afraid. Girl, I'm afraid. You're crazy. You're stalking me over here at my damn Facebook. Now make it make sense, lady. That's what I'm scared of. You. I'm scared of you. Because I'm not over there stalking your Facebook page. You always up my motherfucking page. And you want to call me by some male name. You acting cause see, I'm strictly. Okay, strictly. Finish that sentence, baby. Okay? But the way you acting all up in my business, I you're not my type. I don't go that way. And that is no offense, but you should know this. Now leave me alone and stay off my Facebook page. Please and thank you. Okay? I'd appreciate it, ma'am. Because it's weird. It's weird. You're weird. This ain't the first time. You're weird. Now stop. All right. Now, this is my last time I will be addressing this matter. I was going to do something Christmassy, but I'm sure you're sick of me by now because I'm sick of it. Okay? And that is that on that. All right. Oh, Jesus. Any questions? Any last words? This has not been the best day ever, but it is what it TI is, okay? All right. Well, guys, I want to thank everybody. Thank you to all the new members. Thank you to everyone who gifted a membership, the super chats. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to every single body, to all of my beautiful moderators and my moderatorettes and my moderator. Okay. Thank you guys for supporting me, and I'm wishing all of you a very, very Merry Christmas. To everybody, all the new members, we'll see you on Friday for sure. At our new members. Hold on. What is that? Hold on. What you say? What you say, lady? Uh-oh. Okay. Said Miss Principal said, in other news, my fat foot toddler keeps stomping across my floors. What? Thank you so much, Miss Principal. Thank you for that announcement. Okay? All right. Hold on. Close the door. All right. He just got home. Oh, my poo poo. Okay, anyway. What now? What time is it where you are? You're in Florida? Mm-hmm. It is late. It is late, child. Okay. I'm about to get up off of here because I was going to stay out here longer. I think I will come out here maybe tomorrow if I can and go over some real Christmas thieves. Okay. I named this thing, she's back to her reindeer games because I'm sick of it. It's Christmas time and you're showing out. And you're playing this victim role. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you, lady. You can't be that damn sensitive. Now you just stop it. Girl, say that for them people who's really over there giving a damn. Because it ain't me. When I gave a damn, you got a problem with it. Okay, so fine. I'ma stop giving a damn. You see what I'm saying? I'm stop giving a damn because when I was giving a damn, you didn't understand, child. You didn't see the mercy. You didn't see the kindness. Ay, ay, ay. So I had a story on Instagram, for the last 24 hours. And it said something to the effect of, if I say anything to offend you in 2025, just know I meant that shit. Okay? I did. Now we can start next year anew, doing things very differently. And Sylvia, just check the past shows and then watch the future ones. That's all I got to say. Merry Christmas, everybody. Know that I love you, love you, love you to pieces. And ain't nothing, not a damn thing you can do about it. Merry Christmas. Mwah.
VLenore.